Join us as we return to Lower Drayton Farm in the West Midlands. We had a return visit free of charge due to a really bad experience on our last visit here. So we came back in the hopes that we would find it completely different, and unfortunately it wasn't second time lucky for us, and we won't be attempting a third. But here's our review. The soft play itself is absolutely huge and it provides so much fun for little ones. Brianna particularly liked this big slide, and not only did Luke get to go down it, I also had to go down it as well. And whilst it doesn't look particularly busy here, the next 5-10 minutes, I can only describe it as it descending into absolute chaos. So we decided to head round to the role play area, which did seem a little bit calmer. Brianna did particularly enjoy this, and she enjoyed the different sections in the role play area. We had the tractor area, there was a farm shop where I was forced to do all my shopping, and I have to admit I enjoyed it as well. Next up, it was a trip to the vets. And we then ended up in the cafe, which Brianna thoroughly enjoyed getting my cup of coffee, despite ordering a tea, but I'm not going to complain because we had issues in the actual cafe later on, and I'll come back to those in a bit. Alongside their large soft play, there is a small soft play, and I have to admit, Brianna did enjoy this a little bit more. They do also have a baby area for 0 to 2 years old. Once Brianna was all soft played out, we decided to head into the animal zone, where we actually had an unexpected surprise. We spotted some chicks and we were asked if Brianna would like to stroke them. And she was a little bit hesitant at first, but after a little while she warmed up and she thoroughly enjoyed meeting the chickens. Now, I have to admit, as a one-to-one, this is absolutely beautiful. However, unfortunately, about 5 or 6 kids noticed that Brianna was petting the chickens, and again, it descended into absolute chaos. And this poor little chicken had about 5 or 6 children petting it at once. And something that we didn't like was that they didn't really do anything about it. So we said goodbye to the chicks and we headed off to wash our hands and go and explore a little bit more. Whilst I think it's a really lovely opportunity and in a really controlled environment, this could be really beneficial, it just didn't seem right to us, so we decided to move on. So we headed outside and we found some fantastic outdoor fun and games for us to do. And one of those was this. Now, Brianna was still a little bit too small to do it herself, but good old dad to the rescue, and he decided that he was going to help her. It wasn't long until we found these sledges and we had so much fun here. There's lots of outdoor seating here, which is really lovely, and it's fantastic if you've got the weather with you. Not so great if the weather's not, but you've got little tables like this that do have some shelter there should you need it. The activities advertised today were a massive disappointment for us because this was Meet the Machines, which was self-guided, but to our disappointment, it was just a bunch of hay bales and worn ride-on tractor toys. So we headed into the dinosaur area, and I have to admit, we weren't that impressed in here either. There were some dinosaur shows on while we were there as well, and they did lead on to other activities in a maze. Brianna decided that that wasn't for her, and we completely agreed. We didn't really want to do it either, and that was our choice. This was pretty cool. You could brush all the sand off and find all the fossils underneath the sand, and Brianna got excited when she found them, but it didn't last for long, and she asked to leave the area and go and find something else. Yep, we ended up back in the soft play and we decided to order some food, and to be honest, this is where it went completely downhill for us. We had just under a 2-hour wait for food, and the cutlery we had was disgusting as well. Now, don't get me wrong, the pizza was nice, but it didn't deserve the 2-hour wait that we had. I'll put more information in the description. And to finish the day, we were gonna get one of those milks, but at £5 plus, we weren't going to go for it. Thanks for following us.